My name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, popularly known as Blessing CEO. I want to reveal a shocking secret to you. This is something people have never told you before. Okoro Blessing has a way of telling you the truth that people hide from you. Do you know why you're so unhappy? Do you know why everything seems so wrong? Do you know why it looks as if nobody's making sense to you? Do you know why you are depressed? Because of your mentality. Many times, nobody's chasing you from your village. Your mentality and your mindset is your bondage. Many times, nobody is chasing you from your village. You are the one that use your hand to tie yourself. That's why it looks as if you have tried so many things and it's not working. It's because you are the one tying yourself. You are the one that will untie yourself. Nobody can save you because you tied yourself. That's why you have gone to so many places, you have drank so many things, you have prayed so many prayers, you have slept in church, you have done fasting and nothing is working. It's because you are the one tying yourself. It's time to lose yourself. So many times you are the cause of your problem. Your mentality, your mindset. You have refused to unlearn the old things you have learned and relearn new things. You are still living in the old, so you feel like the old. You feel like you're not existing because your mentality doesn't exist anymore. Yes, it's like using a typewriter now. If you are using a typewriter, nobody's going to patronize you. They're going to patronize those who are using laptop, photocopy machine, printing machine. So when you're using a typewriter, you are thinking that those people that are using photocopy machine are using juju. No, they have unlearned, they have evolved, they have grown. You are still using the old typewriter and nobody has patience for it to be doing. They have left you behind. So that's why you think that this one is using juju. No, it's because you refuse to unlearn. Your mentality is your bondage. It's time to unlearn. A lot of things your parents taught you will not work in this generation. What your mother did with your father might not work with your husband. What your father did with your mother might not work with your wife. It's time to unlearn. It's called evolving. The world is going global. It's time to leave all those old things and relearn new things. That's when life is going to be beautiful. That's when life is going to be absorbing. That's when you're going to enjoy life. It's called adjustment. Most of you have not learned it. You are still wearing old wig. What is raining now is bone straight hair. So each time people wear bone straight hair, they look beautiful to you. You always look ugly because you are still wearing that your wake wig. In the 90s, we are no longer in the 90s. We are now in the 20s. It's time to unlearn. Number 2, you hide so many things. Many of you tend to be hiding what is not supposed to be hidden. Yes, you hide too much. Hiding simply means you are doing something and you are pretending about it. You hide. There are too many things you need to cover up. Yes, that's your problem. What are you hiding? I lied. I did this one. You're hiding your past. What is your past? Things you did that you are not proud of. Remember what I said? Things you did. Your deed is in your past. It simply means all things are passed away and you are you. Without those things you did, you cannot be where you are. You cannot be the woman you are. Why are you hiding it so much? Why is it looking like a taboo? It's called a mistake. A mistake is what molds you. You are not supposed to hide mistake. Mistakes are supposed to be stories. You're supposed to tell them like a story because your mistake have become history. You hide too much. A lot of us have made names with our mistakes. A lot of us have written books with our mistakes. A lot of us are famous because of mistakes. A lot of us have gone global because of mistakes. A lot of people are loving us because of mistakes. When you make mistakes, you are relatable. When you make mistakes, you are human. When you make mistakes, you are real. Why are you hiding it? Why are you spending so much time to hide the things that you have done? That's why you're suffering. You hide too much. You see your mistake like a disaster. Anything you have done in this life is in your past. It's not what you did. The most important thing is, what are you doing? No matter what you did and you are doing something, people are going to forget what you did and focus on what you are doing and what you've done. What you did is your past. What you're doing is your present. What you are going to do is your future. People will remember you for the things you are doing and for the things you've done, not for the things you did. When you have those understanding, you're going to leave your past behind. You are covering your past too much. You are so focused on the past. You are hiding so many things. Leave those things. You have past it. Let anybody that wants to dig it up, dig it up. You just tell the person, that's in my past. I've grown past it. It's because you hide it. That's why they can shame you with it. It's because you hide it. That's why people can be saying, see this girl, she lie. See this girl, she thief. See this girl, she do abortion. See this girl. That was your past. If you do not hide it, they cannot shame you with it. Those who shame you are not better than you. They've done even worse than you. The difference is that they dug up your past. So because you don't want them to dig it, you keep hiding. You spend most of your years hiding than discovering and evolving. That's why you're where you are. That's why you're unhappy. You're thinking of the next place you want to hide your past. You're thinking of the next place you want to bury your past. When you see that they're coming to hash it, you take it to the next place. You keep digging and you keep burying. It's exhausting. It's time to leave the past alone. Anybody that wants to dig it up should dig it up. Do you know what it is to dig up past? Okay, take it. Go and carry shovel, be digging. Well done. When you are done digging up the past, you bury it where I buried it. Because when people throw your past at you, when people throw your mistake at you and you don't react to it, they'll go and bury it back. Let me tell you something. Insult has never killed anybody. The only thing people are going to do is to talk. Why are you afraid of talk? Why are you afraid about what people are going to say? You can never stop people from talking because they have their opinions. People will always have their opinions and their ways of life. They will always talk. No, you can't stop anybody from talking. No matter whether you're good or whether you are bad. That way, you're just deceiving yourself. If you want to be good for yourself. If you want to be bad for yourself. And that's why the Bible said, I have given you good and I have given you bad. Choose. Stop fooling yourself. Stop hiding because of a fellow human being that is you. At the end of the day, you now realize I was even hiding for nothing. This person is even worse than me. Let yourself be. Focus on where you are going to and where you want to go to. Leave where you have been. Where you have been is not even exciting. That's what is called past. When you go to somewhere, you learn from the place. You want to go to new places. You want to meet new people. Leave those people behind you. They're not interesting. It's called past. You've left it behind. If it was interesting, you would have carried it along now. So leave those people behind. Let them be behind you. And they'll keep talking behind you. And they're going to remain behind you. Because anybody that have the time to go and be hashing your past simply means that they are behind you. And let me tell you something before I leave this video. Your past is somebody's present. That's the reason why people might never forget your past. Because that is their present situation. So each time they find themselves in that situation, they will remember that somebody has done it. They will remember you. It simply means you are historical. It simply means your name is in the history book. Yes, people will never forget your past because people will always repeat your past. Yes, everything you did, everything you have done, and everything you are going to do, somebody is going to do it. Somebody is going to repeat it. Somebody is even going to do it times 3. Don't forget, everything you did were things that your parents told you about, were things your parents warned you about, were stories your parents told you, and you repeated it. History is repetitional. You will always repeat history. You know why? Because the world is like this. The only thing is that you're going to repeat it with a different face, in a different year, and a different method. Repeating history and repeating mistakes is not the problem. It's learning from it. When you realize it's a mistake, make a U-turn. That is always the most difficult part in people's lives. You realize you've made a mistake. You don't know how to make a U-turn. You stick there. That's where you die. When you realize that where you are going to is not where you're supposed to be, don't be ashamed. Make a U-turn. Don't forget, when you miss road, you no more road. Yes. So don't be ashamed that you have discovered another road, but you realize that that road is not your destination. You make a U-turn, but don't worry. You just knew a road where nobody know. A time is coming when you will need that route to go to where you're going to. And that's what makes you smarter. Like they used to say, experience is the best teacher. So long as you did not die in it, learn in it, that's what makes you smarter than the next person. They don't buy experience in the market. It's a gift from God. It's a gift because He allows you pass through that situation for you to survive it. tell the stories. When you tell stories, it simply means you want to teach people. When you don't tell stories, you will never. Bible is a story, things that have happened. So God allowed you to survive that thing so that you can tell the story and teach the next generation. There is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. It's time to unlearn and relearn. Free yourself from that bondage of mentality, of society, of culture, or any religion. It's time to take your feet, put your feet for the ground. Find out the things that makes you happy. Find out the things that works for you and do them. Don't forget, on the day of reckoning, on the day of judgment, God is going to judge you for the choices that you made. Yes. Choices and consequences are the two powerful keys to life, the double C. Make your choice and get ready to face the consequences. If you want to choose good, if you want to choose bad, your choice. Just be prepared to face the consequences. All these people that are trying to govern your life will not be there to face those consequences with you. Only you will stand on that day and take all of it. So it's time to free yourself. I love you guys. My name is Okoro Blessing Ikiruka, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also visit our office. We have a walk-in office. If you want to talk to a therapist, I am a therapist. If you want to talk, if there's some unanswered question that you have, we can answer your question. We have an office. Our office is located at number 8 Ugoba Street in Independence Layout, or you can call our number 070-195-11795. The number is also on my biography. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're going to be having a lot of powerful messages coming. I love you guys so very, very much. Unlearn to relearn. I love you.